Silver was $5 an ounce. Now, we got a guest coming out in the next final segment, Bob, and I want you to comment on this briefly when we come back. All over England, I've been there, they walk up and say you can't have a camera, it's an act of terrorism to videotape them. Now they're arresting people in the U.S. videotaping. This guy was 100-plus yards away from the embassy. U.S. paramilitary guys come over. The British come over and read him the riot act. Let's play that video. Then we'll come back and talk to the man briefly it happened to and get Bob Chapman's take on it. Here is the video for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers. The audio for everybody else, but the audio is very self-explanatory as well. Here it is. He's on a sidewalk videotaping a statue in England. He's in like a park. And he's probably about 100 yards away from the entrance. Now he's about 60, 70 yards. Now he's about, he's a little bit closer to that area. I guess that's an entrance. And how dare him try to videotape this? I was just in Canada a few years ago videotaping the U.S. Embassy. It's interesting. They've got cameras everywhere watching us. And watch, they come over and give him the terrorism code. Everything's for terrorism. Now he's even further away from the embassy. He's walking by some police. He's by a city street. I guess you can't videotape city streets. What is it with this spot criminal gun? By the way, all these reporters are getting arrested in Greece right now at Bilderberg.
Hello. Sorry?
Can I ask you what you're filming, please?
The American Embassy.
Okay. Can you show me what you filmed?
I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. But I believe that you're actually filming security points for terrorism reasons, and I can arrest you for filming.
I promise you I'm not filming
I don't know if you promise me it or not. Don't put me on the camera. Can you show me what you're filming, please?
Yeah, he's got a machine gun.
Do I have to show you what
You do now, sir, because I believe you might.
They're going to videotape you all day and face scan you, but you're a terrorist. See, it's all about the state getting to say we're terrorists. We'll finish it up. Back up about 20 seconds. We'll come back in with that dry, no music. Don't want to waste the 5 minutes we've got. We'll briefly talk to Charlie Veach, I believe you pronounce it, the American who was there. And we'll talk about a lot more. Get Bob Chapman's brief comment on that in the final segment. Straight ahead, stay the course. Then I'll be back this Sunday, live 4 to 6 p.m. with the Sunday edition. Don't forget the free podcast at Infowars.com.
You already know that drinking pure, high-alkaline pH water is the most important factor in maintaining high energy and vibrant health. Most experts agree that the water you drink should be at a pH level of 8 or higher. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops combine a unique formula of the most alkaline ingredients. Using plasma pH drops is one of the best ways to make your water alkaline, to help you get rid of acid and regain your health and energy. Simply put 10 drops per liter of water you drink to raise the pH to the ultimate level. Alkalizing water helps your body rid itself of acidic waste and increases the oxygen content of your body. Disease organisms like bacteria and cancer cannot survive in an alkaline, high pH environment. Order your bottle of AlkaVision Plasma pH drops now by going directly to alkavision.com. That's ALKAvision.com. Or by calling 269-216-9767. 269-216-9767 today.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Finally, in the news this evening, it's being reported that cyber spies from Russia and China have now penetrated our power grid. Even as energy experts are reporting that each summer we get closer and closer to the limits of our nation's power grid, some say that this summer's demand for electrical power may finally push the grid over its edge, creating a cascade of power outages across the country, putting us all in the dark.
Are you prepared for the next round of storm-related outages or government-created blackouts? Have you ever thought about taking steps to get off the grid and generate your own private supply of electrical power? If so, this will be the most important information you have ever heard. Solar-powered generators are finally available. They have no moving parts to wear out or break and require absolutely no gas whatsoever. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Check out mysolarbackup.com before you lose your power.
Hello. Sorry?
Can I ask you what you're filming, please?
The American Embassy.
Okay. Can you see what you filmed?
I don't have to.
You don't have to, no. But if I believe that you're actually filming security points for terrorism reasons, then I can arrest you for filming.
I promise you I'm not filming
it. I don't know if you promise me it or not. Don't put me on the camera. Can you show me what you're filming, please?
Do I have to show you what I'm
doing? You
filming?
do now, sir, because I believe you may be using that for terrorist reasons.
Oh, you must be
joking. Under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act, of what you're actually filming, please.
Seriously?
Seriously, sir. Do you mind stop filming now?
No more warrants.
I'm American. I can film my own embassy.
I don't care who you are, sir. Do you mind stop filming now, please?
Oh, sir, I mean, with all due respect, you're a human being, I'm a human being.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search under Section 44 of the Terrorism Act, okay? Do you understand what I'm doing?
Yep.
Okay. Just do this, okay? I need to tell you certain things. My number is 700. Stop filming while I'm doing this, please.
Yeah, sure, but do I have to stop filming?
Yes, do.
Can I just leave it recording?
No.
Why not?
Well,
I'm in a public area.
Also, I'm trying to explain to you why I'm actually stopping you under the Terrorism Act. Just you want to put that down, sir, and stop filming the officers
okay, I'll put it
under the Terrorism Act.
And there you see the American goons all backing him up. This is what they're doing here as well. They're arresting people everywhere, but they just don't have the law yet. Bob Chapman, what's that sound like to you?
It sounds like a police state. And, you know, these policemen better smarten up because they may end up on the other end of the stick along the way. And
well, they just love calling citizens terrorists. They just get off on it. It's their excuse. Let's go to Charlie Veach. Charlie, you were over there. Why were you filming the evil embassy? You're some kind of Al-Qaeda person.
Oh, of course I am, yes. Well, I was just riding my bicycle on a nice sunny day in central London, and Mayfair is one of the nicest, poshest, most touristy areas of London. And the American Embassy is very, very interesting. It's very open. It's very public. Anyone can walk past and have a look. So I decided to, with my new camera, just film along the right-hand side of it and just see if there was going to be a reaction. And the reaction was
You can go to Google Street View. You can, everybody. It's crap. They don't want us taping them while they tape us. So how did all this end?
Well, they actually switched the viewfinder of my camera off forcibly, and then they held out my arms by the wrists. So I was there like prostate on the cross, and they actually rifled through my pockets without asking me anything, and they took my ID out, and they radioed me in, and they said that the reason they had to use force was because I wasn't compliant, that I was actually being rude to them, and they were actually just saying, yeah, you're a terrorist, and you might be able to use this for terrorist purposes, so we have every right to treat you as such. And the reason why I was probably a bit too polite to them is because in Britain they have the right to detain you for 28 days without charge, and I was actually scared of that.
Maybe we should force that issue because these guys also spy on the Parliament without. Bob Chapman, in closing, I've got video here of a school teacher kicking a 5-year-old in the face. The state is treating us like slaves. It's out of control. Bob Chapman, how do we stand up against this? Start rolling that, folks, in the background without audio.
Well, I think the best thing to do is get your videos out and all the things that you do, Alex, and keep on piping it over the airways. And I keep on telling them the same thing that you are, and that's really all we can do.
Absolutely. Listen, Charlie Veach, I want to do a whole show on this with a bunch of people in England being arrested and detained for videotaping cops even at their front door. I want to do a whole show on this the next week, and we'll have you back up. Do you have a blog or website or MySpace folks can check out?
Yeah, absolutely. If you follow the video which I sent you, which you've just been showing, my YouTube channel is all dedicated to just basically confronting the authority state which they've created in the United Kingdom. So I have lots of videos. So If you just search for C-Veach or just follow the video, you can actually go to my channel on YouTube, and there's dozens of videos very similar to the one I sent you.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Jason Bermas will be covering more of this tonight, 9 to midnight with the Info Warrior. Bob Chapman, I almost forgot. Fire out the number for folks to get a free copy of the International Forecaster newsletter to get the latest one.
Toll free, 877-479